Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of StarCraft Inc. I'm SSN Incarnum, and today I have a ZVT for you, which I haven't cast in a long time. So, Terran players, here you go. Zerg players, here you go. And this game is between Imbololi as the yellow Zerg in the top left, and the red Terran in the bottom left is Empire Kaz. Now, I found this game on GosuGamers.com. It had a very high rating and a lot of views, a lot of downloads. So I hope this is a good game. I haven't seen it either, so I'm watching this with you guys. The excitement is all natural, baby. And what is this? We see a barracks outside of the base, so likely just walling off, preparing to get his early second. That's what I assume. And just countering with a fast expansion from the Zerg, but that's pretty standard play, nothing special there. And, you know, starting his scout, gonna look for that Terran player to see what he's doing in terms of Expo. He wants to know if this Expo is safe to take. Now, guys, oh, no, guys, don't talk to me right now. Okay, Tommy Gunn, you just got a spot on StarCraft Inc. But, yeah, no, so, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, guys, I just got a YouTube award for being the 90th most viewed reporter in Canada. Yeah, we don't get a lot of views in Canada. But anyway, so that was exciting for me. Hopefully, guys, I can crank that up to be, you know, 80 or 70. So I was pretty excited with that. And thanks for the support. Thanks for the subscribes. Thanks for the likes. And thanks for the pony. But yeah, no. Overlord here for spotting, getting back on topic. And it turns out this is not going to be an expand, or at least not yet. Starport. Okay, where did those Marines go? There they are. I was worried that I missed some action. But, no, yeah, it's not going to be expanding, and I thought for sure that that was going to be an expand. Supply blocking himself. What is going on? This is such a weird build. This is 6 minutes into the game. We're seeing a Starport, and pre-igniter. Okay, so we're going to see Blue Flame drop, but we're not walled. Nothing. This is so strange. I don't understand. There's the command center. So just some funny timing. And a lot of Marines in there. Second medevac maybe. Oh, not even in the medevac. So I'm going to slow this down here. Alright, what do we got coming? We got a drop with Marines. And just a harass here on the ground with pre-igniter finished. So he's gonna hide, and I like this. I like this a lot. He's just going to chill. But the Overlord spots it. Imbololi knows that that's there. And he's going to move his spines. Very good response. And he's got spines here protecting the second. Trying to keep track of what's going on here. The Hellions are going to engage some Lings. And lots of queens here for Imbololi. Kind of a Spanishiwa style with lots of queens, lots of spines. Not too many queens though. So like not a huge number. He might lose that medevac if he's not careful. Those Hellions are going to try and barbecue those queens, but it's not going to do much. He's on the low ground. He needs the high ground support from his medevac to even shoot at those queens, and the medevac's going to go down if it sees too much action for much longer, and he's going to just pull back. So what looked like a really cool harass is, I think, a little late, and Imbololi was more than prepared for it. I think now that really puts Empire Kaz behind, and although he's keeping on top of his energy, using that well. In terms of his macro and production, it looks like he started his barracks a little late. Getting add-ons on the one that's done. He's gonna go for heavy Marines. Oh guys, I've not had the production tab open. I apologize. I'm so bad for that. God. And yeah, so we're gonna see a Spire from Imbololi. And Banshees from Empire Kaz. And also getting an engineering bay. Probably going to get upgrades for his Marines. Although we're seeing 2 tech labs on both the... Oh, so where's the second? Okay, tech lab on the Starport. I don't know where the newest tech lab was. But anyway, we're seeing Muta. And that's why you got to go against Terran, man. It's just the Ling Muta is so effective. So we get the Banshee in here. Imbololi is playing so strong. He's got that Overseer ready. And so Empire Kaz's next G is just completely shut down. We're going to see Empire Kaz rolling in with his Hellions again. But I don't know what he can do with them. Although it doesn't take long to absolutely roast. Where did his other Overseer go? Why is he morphing a new one? So the Muta take out that Banshee. I don't know where the other... Oh, there it is. It was way up in the main. So yeah. I don't think Empire Kaz is going to be able to do any damage with his cheeses. He needs to stop throwing away his units like that. Although he hasn't really lost too many. He lost one Banshee, I guess. So I don't know what I'm talking about. That missile turret is not yet finished. Just finishing. That is funny. So the Marines are going to support that. He's got to repair that or it's going to burn itself down. Another SCV, not even going to... Yeah, there we go. Hey, he saves that missile turret. Good call by Empire Kaz. Getting there at the last second. Good timing with those Marines. But he's going to have to figure out how to deal with this Muta Ball. And he's going to have to switch into Thors to do it, I think. But what do I know? Not really producing much. And he is pretty high in resources. Is he supply blocked again? I don't know. No, he's not anymore. I don't know if he was. But yeah, this is strange play from Empire Kaz. Kind of sloppy with his harass, and not much in terms of army or macro. I can't really say I like his play style, and he's still not walled, which is ballsy as hell. I mean, a lot of Lings could just sneak in there, and it looks like the Zerg player is going to start working on these rocks. It looks like he had already before, and just going to get ready to take his third. He could even take this as a third. I'm going to yawn. That was nice. So Imbololi just going to kind of cruise the map with his Muta. And I don't really see any strategic direction to Empire Kaz's play. He just seems like he's fumbling through this game. He's like, oh, I'm going to build some of this, I'm going to build some of that. I guess it's Terran for you, but I mean, it's really not working for Empire Kaz. And Imbololi moving with more of a direction in his play. He is taking this third. He's probably going to double expand to this as soon as he's ready in terms of minerals. And not much effectiveness in this harass either. There's enough Marines here for Empire Kaz. And I swear to God, if I hear that Marine Ball walks into a bar joke on my channel, I will murder the family belonging to the user that put it there. And no, please don't call the police for that death threat. But anyway, so we're going to be clearing the rocks for Empire Kaz. And Imbololi just going to chill on the creep. Not pushing out, but wisely getting some Banelings. And he is amassing a good ball of Lings, getting upgrades for his Lings, as well as pathogen glands for infestors. Where are his infestors? He's not producing any. But maybe you're going to wait closer to the pathogen glands to complete. That way he starts with some energy. And moving across the creep, look how fast those are. And wow, that is a big army that he does not want to engage until he's on creep. Otherwise the Banelings won't land, forcing a preemptive stim on Empire Kaz. And I like that. So siege tanks now sieged up. Not a good spot for them as they are in range of spine crawlers. Oh, not the tanks, the Marines were. So these spine crawlers are in a bad situation. They do not take too much damage from siege tanks as they are not armored. Well, they are armored, biological structure. So I sound silly. But now he's going to engage. The siege tank shells were wasted on the spine crawlers, and the Banelings take out that entire army. No Marine spread from Empire Kaz, losing everything, and not even saving any in the medevacs. He could have saved a few, dropped them here. It doesn't look like the Muta could have killed him in time. And more Marines back in the base, playing this a little bit like Zerg, just, you know, expanding, and spilling out units. But no, he's getting these siege tanks. They haven't been working for him. He's not using them properly. No stretched out siege tank creep. You really want to, you know, elongate your siege tank line so that they have to run through it like a gauntlet. And we're not seeing any kind of really strategic play from Empire Kaz. Not sure what to tell you. But yeah, here come the infestors for Imbololi, and there's a lot of them. There's 6 infestors here. So I'm not really sure if Empire Kaz is going to be able to do anything about this. It seems like a very one-sided game so far. Baneling's definitely the right choice here, and Empire Kaz is being really stubborn, not switching out of Marines. He could switch into Marauders here. That would really help him deal with the infestors. I'm not sure where those infestors went to. I see 2 of them here, but there's none in the army up here, unless they're burrowed somewhere and I don't see them. But the army, oh, there's some more. Okay, there's a good collection of them. But just sitting here on the edge of the creep. I mean, Imbololi knows he's there, and Empire Kaz is just gonna kind of screw around here and decline creep spread. Getting missile turrets up here for detection, I like that. It'll also help him against the Muto. So this is the first really strong move I've seen from Empire Kaz. However, the Lings are over here. They might even be able to do a run by, and Empire Kaz has no idea that this is going on. And even if they don't decide to run by, they could definitely use this situation to get the surround on the army, which I think is more likely what we're going to see. And Empire Kaz is going to spot that. No, he's not close enough to spot it, but at the very least, it's good spread. He's really starting to spread his units out. That's what I like to see. And the Banelings and Muta, and not the Muta, but the Banelings and Lings engage that army and do a significant amount of damage, coming back to finish off that Thor. Very good, Zerg. And he's still got lots of Banelings left. He's going to engage the army some more. The Banelings getting in on the Marines and the siege tanks, doing tons of damage, almost getting that last siege tank. This siege tank does some more damage to this siege tank just from splash. And we're seeing another Zerg army, little pocket of Zerg units up here, going to engage the Terran Ball that's no longer split up, fungal growthing it to lock it in place, and then colliding into it with the Banelings, magic boxing that Thor. And that was very one-sided. Only thing the Zerg player lost were some Lings and Banelings. And look how fast those Ling counts were reproduced. Probably going to morph some more Banelings. There we go, yep. And this is not looking good for the Terran player. It hasn't been looking good pretty much the entire game. But we're seeing Ultralisks coming out. Chitinous plating, Chitinous, whatever you want to call it. And loading up, I don't know if that was intentional, loading up into the most damaged medevac. There he goes. No, I don't think that was intentional because he's now dropping them out. And see the siege tank line, man, he needs to spread this out in terms of distance backwards. But Ultralisks now out for Imbololi. And this is a big Zerg army. And it's a nice combination too. I really like it. And siege tank shelling. The Zerg army coming in from all sides. Fungal growth on most of it. However, this siege tank count is so high, and Imbololi can't really engage it with this type of army. I think he needs more Muta in this mix now, and less Ling Baneling. The Ling Baneling can't really get in on the ground. There are just so many siege tanks. Ground is definitely not the option right now, unless they're fronted by those Ultralisks. He needs more Ultralisks if he's going to try to engage this. And the Marines in the mix make it very difficult for Muta to do much, especially with the missile turrets here. Here come the big Ling army with the Ultralisks actually managing to make it to the front line of siege tanks. Ultralisks tanking so much damage. Fungal growth going down on the army. And infested Terran. Nice mix of infestor ability use. Now he's wiped out